Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey back to unconditional love. Love the journey, love each other, back to the soul group that are most definitely helping us into our divine unions. And so I do divine love healing. I connect to your souls and get you the souls, the messages that your souls want you to know to put you on your highest path. I see everything like a film, and so I give you a write-up, 3-card angel read, plus a guided mantra. And when you repeat the mantra, it aligns your energies. So I basically can see the messages that your soul and your twin soul want you to know, to put you at, so you can move out of fear, anxiety, worry, and move more into your heart. And as well as that, I do a divine love crystal grid, which I was guided to set up for me and my twin on the 1010 gateway, the Lion's Gate. And you receive pieces of rose quartz. When you meditate with the rose quartz, it sends unconditional love to your twin. And when you have the intent to send it to ground the energy of love and light onto the planet, you are becoming part of a soul group that are all helping each other come into their unions and to raise love and light on the planet, because crystals are going all over the world. So if you want to become part of that group and also sharing all these messages and synchronicities and everything, helping each other come into our unions, then please do. All details are in the link. All right, this is the second part of this message. So the same lady with the healing, she said, I woke up this morning with a song in my head saying, which was Ain't No Mountain High Enough. And so she sends me, the next message she sends me says, I see mountains have also been a theme. Last week, Monday to be exact, I had a dream that had a mountain, and I mentioned to my friend who's also a twin, I think we should be on the lookout for anything with mountains now. On that same day, I was listening to a random playlist on Spotify that I think had a few songs with DC messages. One of them was Come Away With Me. However, I didn't quite pay too much attention to the lyrics at the time. It was only until later that I saw it has a line, We'll kiss on a mountaintop. Then this friend of mine told me about one of your videos. I hadn't watched about the song Truly, Madly, Deeply. She said, I think this is for us. It also mentions mountain. I saw her message at 222 and 88%. And then I checked your description of the video. You had listed Come Away With Me. And I believe it was the video of DC feeling anxious or something that has my twin's name in it. That's why I knew it was time for me to come to you for another healing. And I'll share more amazing syncs as they happen. Well, that's what I notice, is that if I start to notice your twin, because I know people's twins' names, I'll start to notice their names. And then I can pretty much know that one of you will be coming to me for a healing, because your kind of twin soul makes themselves known. And that's their way of saying to you, yes, I want to have another healing, right? Because, remember that you are the same soul. So they are going to be giving you signs, messages of what you need to do to help get back together with them. Just like yesterday, I was guided to go into very specific places where we had spent time together to release the energy that is obviously being held between us of those memories, right? So releasing things that aren't supporting you coming into union. And that's about being very intentional about how you manage your energy. So every day, you're cutting all your energy cords, you're putting yourself into a golden bubble, you're asking, is there anything that I need to do to release energies that aren't supporting us coming into union or being on my golden path? And you will be guided as to what to do, right? If it's guided to go for a healing, then go for a healing. If it's guided to go to revisit a place, then do it. It's all about following your own inner guidance, and everything is within your heart, right? The other thing that I just want to say about healings is that, people, obviously the question is always like, can you see us come into union? Can you see when we're going to come into union? And I don't believe that anyone, in my experience, no one can tell you when you're going to come into your union. It's impossible, because actually, you are already, it's already done. That's what that's the message that I want to get across. It is already done. So how you get there is really so dependent on the universe, you managing your energies, and knowing and trusting that your path is back to your reunion, right? So whenever that is the right time for you. So if you have met, then your destiny is to be back together, right? But there is no sense of time. Remember, there is no time apart from here, right? So that's why, if that's why it's very difficult. What I can see is I see like a roadmap, so I can see whereabouts on. I'm shown whereabouts on your roadmap you are, but of course that doesn't mean anything about time, because somebody can be super. Somebody can get from start to finish super quickly, depending on what their path is, right? Whereas somebody could be on the home stretch and it might take longer just because their path is longer. So it really is down to you and trusting in your journey, right? Because every single step of this journey is about learning more and more about yourself. So that's why it's about seeing the beauty of the journey, even though it can feel at times super hard. It's about, because in those moments when it's super hard, you learn more about yourself. And you learn more about yourself, about why this is hard and what's this making me feel. Where's this from? Why I need to release this, right? And so that's why, I know it's a cliche, but when the journey is just as important as the destination, because see the magic in the journey and it changes the mindset around it, right? See the magic in your journey and it will change your mindset. All right, so this is why this is perfect about the mountains all coming through at the moment, because, it might feel like you're climbing a mountain and are you ever going to get to the top? But the message is, yes, you are, right? Yesterday's song was about the Divine Masculine saying, I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more just to come back to you. Somebody sent me a message to say, I just wanted to say your video with the Walk 500 Miles song hit me like a sack of bricks to the heart. Just you reading the lyrics in conjunction with having that song play in my head while I began a walk from my twins' work. It just released this bubble of love I must have been reserving unintentionally. And she says that she's been getting syncs with Nikola Tesla for the last week. I wonder if anyone else is. I don't know who that is, but... So, this is why there are certain things along your journey which will have a massive release for you, because, you're uncovering, you're like layers of an onion, right? And you're uncovering more and more and more and more every single time. And so that's why don't wish to hurry your journey, because, like I say, the journey is just as so amazing because you're uncovering more and more and more of your soul history and your soul's path together. Okay, so the next song is a song which is, so there's a message about mountains, right? So the song that came through was two songs, Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Marvin Gaye, and then this one, I'll Pick a Rose for My Rose. Somebody sent me this yesterday and I knew that it was a message because actually when I YouTubed it, in the comments, not only was my twin's name there, but also it had David and it had 3, and so David, Star of David, Divine Union, blah blah blah, and it had the 3 next to it, which was the Trinity. Not only that, but when I'm looking at this now, I pick a rose for a rose. If you look at this, and we've had mountain, look at the other, move 2 mountains. So I was like, okay, I know. All right, so let's have a look. So the Rose for a Rose, this is a song. So there's Marvin Gaye, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. And, there isn't a mountain high enough because you will do it, okay? You will do it because it is your destiny to be together. So, Rose.